we're going to start today by creating a new pen. So you want to click over here, if you're not on the screen, code pen, and then we're going to go to pen, okay? I would recommend using this left editor layout. It puts the HTML over on the left. It's convenient. We're going to take the JavaScript screen and the cascading sheets screen, and we're going to crush that down. And up here, we're just going to immediately start. I'm going to start my page. You're going to pick a vegetable. Don't pick my vegetable, okay? You cannot pick my vegetable. So my vegetable, I'm going to click on this pen up here, and I'm going to do broccoli. Okay, broccoli. You can pick any vegetable except for broccoli. Okay, first thing we're going to do is create an H1 tag. You actually don't need to type the HTML tag. I figured that out. So we're going to do this and do a title for our page, and it's going to be broccoli. Okay, so you do whatever vegetable you want. Okay. Next one, we're going to do an H2 tag, the second heading. Okay, so H2, and we're going to go about, and then the vegetable that you pick. Okay. Oh, okay. Now the next one, we're going to do a paragraph tag, and we're going to type a sentence. Click here to learn more about, and then going to put in right here a link. The way that I do a link is I go, actually I can move this out a bit. Okay. I'm going to type in A. So that is how to start a link. I'm going to go href, okay, equals, quote, and it gives me double quotes. And then what I want to do is I want to go to the Wikipedia page for broccoli. So I'm just going to type in Wikipedia broccoli. Okay. You choose the Wikipedia page for your vegetable. Okay. So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to copy the entire web address. I'm going to click Control C, which is copy. And I'm going to go here, I'm going to paste it right here. Okay. So, all right, what's happening here? All right. I don't know why that's saying unexpected character, but that's all right. We'll move on. So at the end of this, you have to do a character like that. Okay. And then we're going to type the word that we want to show up as the link, and I want the word broccoli. Okay. And then we do a closing A tag. You see that right here, that changed the word broccoli. It was the word after my anchor tag with my website in here. It turns that into a link. If I wanted a longer link, you could type broccoli plants or whatever, and it would actually change that. You can see it becomes a longer link. I don't want that. And I'm going to put a period and then close that anchor tag. And also close the paragraph tag. Okay. Now you see this 31 unsaved changes. So they want you to save it. Okay, so we save this. It saves everything. We're good to go. I'm actually going to move this out again. Okay. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to type BR, which means break. It actually gives me like a space in between my paragraphs. It's like hitting enter. Now what I'm going to do is type in image source equals, Okay, so we're going to put it in an image here. Now what I want to do is go back to regular Google. Okay. And I'm going to type in, I'm going to go to the image searches, and I'm going to do broccoli, and I'm just going to get a regular picture of broccoli. I'm going to do one where broccoli is growing, okay? So I click on it, and then over here, on top of the image, I'm going to right-click, and you can see that we have some choices here. We want copy image address, okay? That's incredibly important. Don't just do copy link address, but copy image address. Okay, so I'm going to click on that, then go in here, and then go image source, right click, and paste that here, and it should show up. Now you see it's enormous, okay? So the next thing I'm going to do, I have to do an alt tag, ALT, and this is going to be a tag for web readers and also for Google search engines. I want to say broccoli plant. Okay, so that would be what the search engine picks up. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type width. This is something you guys have not done before. Width equals, okay, and then I'm going to put 300. That actually brings it down to 300 pixels right there. Let's actually do 400. Okay, let's do 400 pixels. It'll be cuter. Okay, there we go. Great. Okay, we're not going to do a height. It actually brings it down to scale. And I'm going to close this. That closes the image tag. All right, we are halfway done with the project. The next thing we're going to do is another H2 tag. The reason is because I want the heading sizes the same size. As you go higher in the headings, the font gets smaller. So I'm going to do H2. I'm going to call this cooking broccoli. You're going to do cooking cauliflower, cooking potatoes, whatever you guys choose for your vegetable. Okay, do not choose broccoli. Here, you go H2 and close that tag up. Okay, I'm going to start this one off as a paragraph, and I'm going to say, click on the image below to learn how to cook broccoli. Okay, period. I close the paragraph tag. Okay, and you see those words show up down below. Okay, they're in a nice small font. Everything matches. Looking good. Okay. So right now we're gonna start off, and we're gonna import another image. Okay. I'm actually gonna hit enter and drop down a line. Okay. So we're going to import another image. IMG src image source equals quote. We're going to start this one off. We're going to say, I'm going to find cooking broccoli. Okay. Here's a nice one. Okay. So that looks really good. So I'm going to right click on this. Remember, copy image address right here. Okay. There are copyright things and whatever that we will work with later, but for right now, since you guys are just learning, we're going to keep it simple. Okay, so we have this. Remember, it's huge. Okay, you always need an alt text describing what's happening. So we're going to go ALT, and we want to describe this image. And I'm going to say broccoli in a frying pan. Okay. You just always want to do a basic description of what is happening. Now you see this image is enormous. So we're going to use that same trick we used earlier with equals 400. Okay. Just to bring it down to size. You see now it's the same size as the other one. I'm going to close this beginning section. Okay. So there's my whole image. In order to turn it into a link, okay, because when I hover over it, I don't get that finger. We need to do an anchor tag before it and an anchor tag after it. Okay. So before it, I'm going to go href, equals. Okay, and then I want to link to a website that is cooking broccoli. Okay, so go back to Google, go to all. We'll just go back to regular Google, and then I'm going to say broccoli recipes. Okay, and let's do this one. Seriously, the best broccoli of your life. Okay. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this link. It doesn't matter what link you pick as long as it's to some sort of cooking your vegetable. So I'm going to copy it, Control C. I'm going to go under my pen here, and I'm going to paste that there. Okay. And then I'm going to say, we're going to do something new with this one. We're going to add in a target equals quote, and then I'm going to put in underscore blank. Okay, this is a very slick thing that allows me. Okay, and I'm going to close this up. Okay, so this is actually an opening anchor tag, and you see when I hover over the image, all of a sudden now my image, I can click on it, which is pretty cool. Okay, at the end, what I'm going to do is close up the anchor tag. I'm going to go close up that anchor tag. So this is on line 8 here, and this is the opening anchor tag. We inserted the image inside of it and then closed it right here. That's how to turn a picture into a link. And when you click on it, okay, I'm going to close up this thing here. When you click on it, because of this target equals blank, what it does is it will open it in a new tab, which is really a slick trick. Okay, so now you're done. You see I have 60 unsaved changes, so I'm going to hit save here. Okay, and then I'm going to take, so all of this is done. Okay, I'm going to take this entire thing right here. I'm going to take that whole thing and we're going to copy it. Okay, Control C. And then we're going to go here to your HTML project basic vegetable website. Okay, and then my screen looks slightly different than yours, but under submissions, you're actually going to paste in the link. Okay, this is not where you do it, but basically you're going to go ahead and open up a submission. And then you're going to paste in the link, and you see the whole thing is right there. You have not done this yet. You're not going to submit a screenshot this time. This is going to allow me to click on it, and then I get to go to your brand new website, and I get to see your code, and I get to click on the links and see what happens. You can see I click on the links for the Wikipedia. Very cool. So anyway. And then I can click on this and see your cooking broccoli link. I get to try your little website out, which is very cool. Okay, your name is on it. That's all you need to do to submit it. So you're going to copy this, Control C, go in here under submissions, open up a submission and paste your link. That's it. Okay, well done, you guys. Thank you.